Alright, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Good morning, everyone. There are a lot of special guests. I will copy Sir Selva and not greet everyone one by one. But of course, I need to take this opportunity to thank our partners. Sa totoo, marami tayong dapat pasalamatan. There are too many to mention. But of course, we have to thank number one, the UNDP, Sir Selva, and the whole UNDP Philippines team. Maraming salamat po. Just like you mentioned, this is not our first partnership. This is not the first project between the city government of Pasig and the UNDP. Selva mentioned it, all of the other projects, and I'm sure he missed several other projects because we have so many. Our partnership has been very fruitful in the last 4 years, and really even beyond the last 4 years. And I know that in the years to come, we will have even more projects with the UNDP. As Councilor Angelo said earlier, we thought we were donating the vehicle as well. But apparently that is your official vehicle, so we don't want to take that from you. Of course, to our friends from the DOTr, Department of Transportation, maraming salamat din po. Represented of course today by Undersecretary Lonto. Ma'am, maraming salamat. We also have a lot of projects and partnerships with the DOTr. Earlier, Yusek Lontok and I were talking about renewable energy towards a more sustainable future, not only for Pasig, but for the entire country and even the entire world. And you have our commitment. Ma'am, you have our commitment at all of the projects of the DOTr, especially with regards to sustainable practices when it comes to improving the levels of mobility in terms of promoting active transport in our city. Whatever your ideas or projects are, you have the city government's full support. So maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tulong po ninyo sa ating lungsod. And again, the city of Pasig remains committed towards promoting a more sustainable future for our city. And as I was telling the Undersecretary earlier, besides this very good project for this electrical vehicle charging station, of course we have our fleet of electrical vehicles in the city, and yung sasakyan na nasa likod ko ay that is actually just a prototype with our partnership with Clean Air Asia. And we hope that in the near future, maybe in the next 1 to 2 years, if the prototype proves to be successful, as so far we've seen that it is very good, we will do our best to scale up these quadcicles or e-quads, and maybe even as we refleet, as we have our refleeting project in the city government for the vehicles of the city, for different departments and offices, we can start using more e-vehicles. Although we already have e-vehicles, but hopefully we will be able to scale this project up. And in the maybe a little bit more after that, we can start using this also to help our tricycles, yung mga toda po natin. Maybe some of them can, we can pilot this, and our Toro office is here. We can perhaps do a little experiment or pilot using this with 1 or 2 todas to see if it will work. Because as we see, it is not only good for the environment, not only environmentally friendly, but it is more cost effective. Hopefully, the pilot will prove that this is more cost effective. We have the infrastructure, so hopefully we'll have more charging stations like this in the future. It's more accessible for persons with disabilities, mas maluwag sa loob, etc. So we'll be scaling that up in the future. Other than that, as many of you know, we have been installing solar panels, not only here in the charging station, although it's very good. We're very happy that this is not only a charging station, but it is a solar-powered charging station. as many of you have heard about, we are also we have been installing solar panels across the city. Right now, government facilities alone, we have approximately 20 government facilities that have already solar powered. So we're very proud of that, and I see our partners from Meralco are also here. Some of you may have heard also of our project with the Energy Regulatory Commission, or the ERC. We are actually the first LGU in the entire Philippines with a memorandum, a tripartite memorandum of agreement with the ERC and Meralco to streamline the processes for net metering in the city of Pasig. So, in the past, we install solar panels, whether it's in your office, in your home, to apply for net metering. It will take some time. But with our tripartite memorandum of agreement with ERC and Meralco, we believe that this will encourage, and it has already encouraged more residents of Pasig, businesses of Pasig to shift towards solar energy, towards renewable energy. Of course, as we talk about renewable energy, e-vehicles, e-jeepneys, and all of the other electric things that we want to use on our solar panels, and we know that that is the right direction, but I hope that we are together not only in forwarding these electric vehicles and other measures towards sustainability, but I hope that we are also together in pushing, as we have these vehicles. Of course, we know that these require batteries, and these require a certain level of mining around not only in the country but around the world. So there's an increased demand for mining of minerals like lithium, cobalt, nickel. I hope that as we shift towards electric vehicles and everything else, that we will also be together in pushing for sustainable mining practices, especially here in the Philippines. So again, I would like to thank everyone. Maraming salamat po. Thank you to our barangays. And then sinakap Alvin Ilagan ng Santa Lucia. Of course, Captain Cruz ay nandito rin po. Mga kagawad natin from Santa Lucia and Manggahan. Yung barangay ng Santa Lucia, when they found out that we were going to, we chose this site in Isba for the charging station, they were very supportive. So Kap, maraming salamat din po. Again, to everyone, UNDP, to DOTr, to the City of Pasig, and all of the other partners, maraming salamat. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Mayor Vico.
Yes, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Unang-una po, gusto ko ma-congratulate ang DOTr. Siyempre, ang UNDP. I want to congratulate UNDP, DOTr, the City of Pasig for this project. I was asking Vice Dodot earlier and Councilor Angelou about this project because it's solar powered. And according to Vice Dodot and Councilor Angelou, this will be a big help, first of all, to the city vehicles that we have. We have many electric-powered city vehicles already, so this will be a big boost for the city, especially it will also be able to provide a good example to the push of the national government for solar-powered electric vehicles. Hopefully, projects like this continue, and when Mayor Vico, Vice Dodot, and I welcome Mr. Selva. And we were very excited to see Mr. Selva again because there are many projects that the UNDP has helped the city with. I'm sure this will not be the last one. I'm sure there are many more in the pipeline. Mr. Selva, you are welcome here every week for new projects to be done in the city of Pasig. You, dear Ma'am Yusek, alam namin na hindi mo kami iwanan. Sayang po talaga yung pagkakataon. Sa totoo, under the leadership of Mayor Vico, marami po talaga nagagawa. There are many things that are being done in this city. Let me just mention, I was telling Vice Dodot and Councilor Angelou, last Monday, in my committee in the House of Representatives, Basic Education and Culture, one of our guests was from the city of Pasig. I think the head of our local nutrition committee in the city of Pasig. And to be honest with everybody, all members were so impressed with the data that was provided to us that city of Pasig is doing for those below 5 years old in this city. Data is almost complete, and according to our LNC head, Mr. Selva, I will say it in Tagalog because it was also said in Tagalog. Ang sabi po ng head ng LNC, sa harapan po ng lahat, sinabi po niya, sa lungsod ng Pasig po, ang instruction sa amin ni Mayor Vico, huwag na ho tayo magturuan. Lahat ng pwedeng tulungan ng lungsod ng Pasig na 0 to 5 na kailangan ng pagkain, kailangan ng nutritious food, gawin na ng lungsod. Hindi na tayo maghihintay ng nasyonal, hindi na tayo maghihintay sa barangay, gagawin raw ng syudad. Sa totoo po, talagang nagtinginan po lahat at natuwa sa ginagawa ng lungsod ng Pasig. Mayor Vico, Vice Dodot, sana talagang pagpatuloy natin. Right now, lahat ng hard work na ginawa since 2019 hanggang ngayon, it is starting to bear fruit. I think people are taking good notice of the good governance and the projects being done by the city of Pasig, including this solar-powered electric vehicle charging station. So again, congratulations and welcome to the city of Pasig.
Thank you very much, Cong Romulo. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of Kapitan Alvin de Ilagad and Kagawad Regis Cruz of Barangay Santa Lucia. Good morning, sirs. So now, may we call on Ms. Lynette Palmos, Program Analyst of the UNDP, to provide an overview of the project. A round of applause, please.
Good morning, everyone. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. It is a pleasure to be celebrating this significant milestone with all of you, especially with our dear partners in Pasig City and DOTr. So let me begin by providing a brief overview of the LCT project and our partnership in Pasig City and the EDCS initiative. Under the Promotion of Low Carbon Urban Transport Systems in the Philippines, or LCT project, which is a collaboration between the DOTr and UNDP and funded also by the Global Environment Facility, we aim to provide an enabling environment for the widespread adoption of low-carbon urban transport systems in the country. Through policy support, capacity development, awareness initiatives, and investments, the project endeavored to contribute to reducing greenhouse gas emissions while enhancing mobility, promoting health, and advancing socio-economic development, particularly in highly urbanized areas. One of its key components involves partnering with 4 pilot cities, which includes Pasig City, to address the challenges of rapid urbanization and unsustainable transportation practices. Since 2019, the LCT project has been actively partnering with Pasig City to advance a sustainable transportation agenda under the leadership of Mayor Vico. Together, we have achieved significant milestones, including creating policies and institutional mechanisms to support sustainable transportation, strengthening the city's capacities in planning and programming and implementing sustainable transportation programs, conducting network planning for bike lanes in key metropolitan areas, which includes also Pasig City, advocacy initiatives promoting active transport, which also foster community engagement in transforming streets into vibrant and low-carbon spaces. Also, we have provided tools like portable bike counters to gather data that can be used for planning and policy formulation in improving and scaling active transport efforts in the city. We also have provided platforms for public transport stakeholders in the city to help them make informed decisions on investments in modernized and electric vehicles. Our efforts have culminated in the establishment of the Pasig City Solar-Powered Electric Vehicle Charging Station, which is a significant milestone in the city's sustainable transportation journey. We have conducted feasibility studies in collaboration with Charge Electric Vehicle Inc. on the establishment of EVCS in Pasig, which informed the design and led to the construction of the solar-powered EVCS here at the Pasig Kabuhayan Center. It is designed primarily for the city's light electric vehicle fleet, which includes e-trikes, e-quads, and e-bikes. It also caters to the public with personal mobility EVs like e-scooters, tri-bikes, and e-bikes. The EVCS is also equipped with Type 2 EV charging capabilities, which can accommodate electric cars and SUVs and select models of electric jeepneys for regular charging. And later, you'll have the opportunity to also see that. The solar EVCS operates in a 16 kilowatt hybrid inverter system with energy storage, allowing it to function off-grid during blackouts or grid outages by solely relying on solar panels and storage batteries. There is ongoing coordination with Meralco to enable connection to the grid for a steady power supply, especially during periods of low solar energy production, such as during the rainy season. So through net metering later on, surplus power, solar power can be exported to the grid, which could also result in significant savings credited to the facility's electric bill. And currently, the EVCS offers regular charging terminals supporting modes 1, 2, and 3 charging, with plans for the incorporation of fast charging in the future. With its reliance on solar energy, I think which is quite unique also to what we're doing now, the station is estimated to save Pasig City approximately 220,000 pesos annually, demonstrating a significant commitment to sustainability and cost efficiency. So we also wish to highlight that the technology used for this charging station is locally designed and developed, which also showcase Filipino innovation and talent, and the local capacity to actually scale such innovations. As this is a demonstration as part of the project, it is our hope that this could serve as a model for more LGUs or even national government and other stakeholders, so that it could inform scaling investments in solar-powered EV infrastructure in the country. Later, if you want to know more about the details, we have experts here who can also provide you the information needed. So let me end here. I'm sure we'll hear more from our speakers later, and we invite you to actually have a look later during the demonstration. So with that, maraming salamat po.
Thank you po, Ms. Gwen. Now we have reached the highlight of today's event, the inauguration and ribbon cutting of the electric vehicle charging station. So, may we request the following officials to please come to the front for the ribbon cutting to be followed by the EVCS demonstration. Yusek, Mayor, DPWH Representative, and Sir Salva.
Pasig City Government.
So next, we will have the demonstration of the charging of the e-quads, which were donated by the Clean Air Asia as part of the initiatives of the Solution Spark project.
So here we have the e-quad of the Pasig City LGU. And here we can see the mobile charging. So I would like also to highlight yung ating pong mga equipment dito are also locally designed and manufactured by our Filipino engineers. So this station is not only para a showcase of technology, but also a showcase of Filipino engineering talent. So for the station design, the solar design, the chargers, even the vehicles that you're seeing today are actually designed and locally manufactured here in the Philippines. So this is another type of charging, this is plug-in charging, and this is how the station is going to charge the four-wheeler e-quads of Pasig City. And as mentioned earlier by UNDP, right now I'd like to highlight, we are running purely on solar power. So this station is not yet connected to the Merado. So lahat po ng energy that we're using is actually green. From generation down to the and free. That's a commitment of definitely a clear vehicle. So that's the plug-in charging for equal capacity.
Yes, go ahead. Ayan sa kanila. Yun ang masyado mahal ko. Masyado mahal.
So next, we will have the demonstration of UNDP's electric sedan here at the right side of our area. There we have it, the signed certificate of asset transfer. May we request our signatories to please.
Thank you. Good morning. In the interest of making it short, I'm not going to mention any names. Our master of ceremony have already highlighted all the names. I fully observe all protocols and all respects to everyone. So always very happy to be working in Pasig City, and Mayor, very happy to be here. In fact, I was just telling the Mayor, we have a long relationship, at least few tangible things that I can mention that we did together. I've been here for last 3 years, at least during my period, and the relationship started even before that. For COVID, we have done COVID waste management facility in one of the hospital. We have done for circular economy, good work on circular economy, and that work will continue further, and we would like Pasig to be a model. And now, solar powered electric vehicle, as Gwen mentioned, out of the 4 pilot areas, Pasig is one, and an important one. You are going to be the model, and it's just not a pilot. I think we would like Pasig to be a model for scaling up, and I can already see the positive vibration that we hear. Your fleet is locally made. The solar powered things that we are talking is locally made. Right? So a lot of local innovation is also coming up, and I'm very happy to see that all this will help us to scale up. But of course, we couldn't have done anything on this area of work without the collaboration with the Department of Transport. So very much I'd like to thank Under Secretary Dodot for untiring. I've seen her in the project board meetings, how much she pushes this agenda. Thank you. And we know that this is a key area of work for the Department of Transport, and we will be continuing this kind of work. I just also wanted to tell, besides Department of Transport, we work also with Department of Energy to look at solar for help hospitals, communities, mini hydros, especially in last mile areas. But this one is important for urban areas because the issue is very much an urban area. I think one thing moving forward, the world need to look into it is, at this particular time, the cost of all this is quite high, and it caters for certain income and above. Government can use certain income and above, but the facilities has to become more cheaper, and we hope with the competition of the global car manufacturers, we hope the prices will come down, the battery prices will come down, so this will become a larger usage of people. But in the meantime, public facilities that the Mayor showed earlier also is very good. We can encourage more and more and reduce the other dimension. This will certainly help in reducing the greenhouse gas emission, and you become a model not only in Pasig here, but also Philippines should become a model for the rest of the countries in our region. With that, always happy to be here, and thank you very much. And I'd like to take this opportunity also to thank my colleagues in my own office. I know they work very hard along with colleagues in the Pasig City Council, as well as in the other 3 locations that we work together. Thank you again.
So, magandang umaga po ulit sa kanilang lahat. Then, meron kasing prepare na speech, no, yung aking mga staff. And I just would like to read it, but I will also say something in between. So, in our country, air pollution and traffic congestion are 2 main concerns that we are continuously addressing through various initiatives, and most especially through our improvement of our public transport system. As we recognize the need for greener and more sustainable modes of transportation, we equally underscore the crucial role of electric vehicles in attaining this pursuit in public transportation. But as we move forward, we also acknowledge the need to provide support infrastructures in propelling the initiatives such as the establishment of electric vehicle charging stations. Since 7 years ago, the Department of Transportation has been in partnership with the United Nations Development Program for the promotion of the low-carbon urban transport systems project. And together, along with our partners in this project, we have attained significant strides in pushing for the commercialization of the use of low-carbon transport, contributing to the reduction of direct greenhouse gas emissions and other quantifiable benefits such as increased employment, capacitated cities, formulated policies, and the subsequent impact of the project in terms of economic development in the country. Today, we are all witnesses in the launching of the solar-powered Pasig City Electric Vehicle Charging Station, a solid realization of all our combined efforts, not only in promoting the use of electric vehicles, but also in improving our public transportation. Kanina pinag-uusapan namin ni Mayor Vico and also Congressman Roman about our public transport modernization program. At ang concern is mataas ang presyo ng electric vehicle. Subalit sa ngayon po, ang ating pinagtutuunan ng pansin ay ang consolidation ng ating mga public transport operators and drivers. I'm sorry, Selva, I have to speak in English. So yun po, kasi gusto po natin na masanay sila na magpatakbo ng public transport nang naaayon sa magandang pamamalakad. So we are also, this year, we have been provided a budget to also conduct training programs for cooperatives. So ang unahin po natin dito yung mga nag-consolidate na. And also we have lined up in our, we have been also provided budget for fuel subsidy. Also for the service contracting. So yun po ay ating magandang tulong para sa ating mga transport operators and cooperatives. So, yung pag-address po natin, yung pong pag-adapt ng electric vehicles, we are addressing the country's major concerns such as air pollution and traffic congestion, as this shift can lead to cleaner air and also improve public health in general. With this, I would like to acknowledge all our partners who made this milestone achievable under the LCT project. The Global Environment Facility, which funded the LCT project in the Philippines through UNDP. The UNDP, headed by its resident representative, Mr. Selva Ramachandran, for its countless support to the DOTr since the inception of the project and until the launching of this Pasig City solar-powered electric vehicle charging station. They have been very instrumental in ensuring the success of this project from the procurement until the completion of the facility. The Department of Public Works and Highways, under the helm of Secretary Manuel Bunoan, for allowing the LCT project to utilize this government-owned land for the establishment of the EBCS. And the Pasig City, through the leadership of Mayor Vico Sotto, for their active involvement and unequivocal support to the implementation and realization of the project. Our active collaboration is instrumental in the success of this project, which aims to benefit Pasig City and its constituents. In further accelerating the use of EVs in the country, through this project, we expect the increased confidence of the Pasigueños and even those passing through the city using EVs for transportation. We aim to reduce range anxiety for EV users without charging them for its use. Through the launching of this project, we see immense economic opportunities for the promotion of EVs by encouraging private sector participation to further proliferate EV charging stations across the country. We see this as an opportunity that is scalable and replicable across different cities and municipalities in the country. And we are beyond grateful for that we were able to start this initiative in Pasig City. And alam ko ang tawag sa Pasig City, the Green City of Pasig. Talagang lahat ng programa towards green Pasig City. There is a long way to go for us to realize a complete shift towards greener and more sustainable transportation. But this initiative has taken us a great leap forward. On behalf of our Transportation Chief Secretary, Jaime J. Bautista, I would like to express my heartfelt congratulations to the legislature, represented here by Congressman Romulo, the UNDP, DPWH, and the Pasig City for successfully launching the Pasig City ABS-CX. We hope that through this project, we all continue to adopt and uphold the DOTr's principles as encapsulated in its Servicium Casa. Comfortable, affordable, safe, sustainable, and accessible transportation as part of our service to our constituents. Thank you once again, and good morning.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cong, for the inspiring and insightful speech, and for continuously promoting the establishment of low-carbon urban transport systems in the country.
So as we approach the end of the program, we would like to call here Honorable Vice Mayor Dodot Jaworski to deliver the closing remarks.
Okay, so in closing, we'd like to again reiterate our thanks and gratitude to the different partners that have brought this solar-powered electric vehicle charging station. Another first for the city of Pasig. Palakpan po natin ating mga malungkod. Of course, to show the, as mentioned earlier by Yusef Lontok, the entire city government, including our different barangays, are here showing 100% support to the initiatives being brought about by the DOTr, the UNDP, of course with the support of DPWH as well. So Mr. Salva, we hope this will be a continued affair of sorts with all the initiatives being brought about by the United Nations Development Program. We are truly grateful and lucky to be hand-in-hand partners with the DOTr, the UNDP, and of course 100% the city of Pasig is all behind you. So let us now again give a last round of applause for a very successful event, and a pleasant good morning to all. God bless us all. Thank you.